Hey guys, it's Gabby and welcome back to my channel. My dog loves barking. I also hate saying that intro, but I'm gonna keep saying it until I figure out something else to say, something better to say. But today we are, first of all, I hope you excuse. Actually, let me just start off with like announcements and like updates and stuff. Okay, first of all, I hope you guys can ignore my dog barking because she won't stop. Like, it's a fact that we have to live with in this house, that my dog does not stop barking until you give her what she wants. And I know what she wants because she's with my brother. So, since you guys are part of my channel, you have to deal with that as well. So, another update is I hope you guys can notice the quality. I hope you guys can notice a quality change in these videos. I got a new camera, and I got a new camera that I'm gonna be using for my videos from now on, and I'm super excited about it. I have this whole setup here and I feel super professional. I have a whole ass camera, a computer, my computer as a monitor. Before I used to use my phone. I think I've mentioned that before, but I was using my phone, but now I have a camera, I have a light, like, it's just about to get real on this channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a video all about my hair and all about my extensions. So for you guys that have watched my previous videos, you'll see that my hair was pretty short and my natural hair is very curly, and I got extensions in, which I'm going to show you how long they are. They go up to here, and then from the back, so I can get this on camera. I hope you guys can tell, but this is how long they are from the back. They're like right up to my lower back. And I'm gonna just talk about my extensions and my experience with them, and if I would ever do them again, and do I recommend them, and all my suggestions. So yeah, well, starting with the type of extensions that I have. The type of extensions that I have are called Microbead extensions, and basically what they are is packs of like hair, just like little strands of hair, which are linked, like pressed into your natural hair through little silicone beads. So I'll try to get some footage of the micro links, the silicone links in my hair. But basically what my hairdresser does is get the hair, she feeds the beads through it, and then she just presses it into my natural hair. And the thing about these extensions is that it doesn't damage your hair, unlike I think there's the keratin infusion, or I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they're heated and pressed into your hair. There's no heat in these extensions. Tape, they're more versatile than tape extensions, because you can pick up your hair, like you can part it, you can do French braids. Like, I do every single hairstyle with my extensions, and like they always look pretty natural. Of course, some hairstyles, like, you're gonna see the little links, but honestly, like, I don't care. And if you have extensions, there's always gonna be times where you're gonna be able to notice, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not your natural hair, and as good as it may look, like, sometimes you're just gonna look a little fake, and that's just something that you have to deal with when you want longer hair faster. Like, but I don't really care. I don't mind. I know some people do, but I don't mind telling people that, oh, I have extensions. Like, I don't care. So what's in my hair right now is 2 bundles of hair, one blonde and one brown, because my hair color, as you can see, is not naturally blonde, but I also don't go too blonde. What I get on my hair is a lot of highlights, and then my hairdresser puts bleach on all of my hair for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not a long time at all, just so that my like my base color can line up a little bit and then it'll look more blonde. But generally it's not super blonde, it's not brown either, it's a mixture of both. So the way that she does is that she got me 2 packs of hair, and they're natural human hair. I wish I knew the brand and like the type of hair it was, but I don't. The next time I get my extensions done again, I'm gonna order my own hair, and like I'll give you guys more like in-depth detail about the hair itself. But right now I'm just gonna give you the process of it because that's what I know right now. So the length of my hair, I would say, is around 20 to 24. I feel like maybe it's just 22. Like I don't know. I was just basing it off of like where it falls, and like I was looking at pictures and stuff. I would say roughly 22 inches. 2 packs of 22-inch hair in my head, and my hairdresser alternates between blonde strands and brown strands so it can look more natural, and that way it blends. She does a really great job in blending like my natural hair into the extensions. So that's how she gets that look. What else? I have notes on the side because I ramble and I forget. So okay, so the pain. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's not gonna like be super painful, but if your scalp is very sensitive and you're very sensitive to pulling, like for example my mom, like she gets migraines very easily, and anything like that pulls her head or like tightens her head gives her migraines. So if you're that type of person as well, like I wouldn't really recommend getting them because there is a lot of pulling, and for like a week after or like a couple days after, your head is so sore and it's so tender, like you can't even, I could barely even touch it. But that goes away of course with time. It's just something that like you have to get used to because it's something that's pressed into your hair. So but overall, just it's a long process and it's a little uncomfortable, but like the pain on a scale from 1 to 10 is like a 4, 3.5, like a 4. It's just annoying, but it's not like super painful. When you wash your hair with these types of extensions, it gets a little tricky because there's certain rules that you have to follow just to keep the hair in nice condition for longer. The average amount of time that this hair lasts in your head before you have to redo them, like bring them back up, is I would like to say around 3-4 months. The first time I had them in, I had them in for around 5 months, and I was pushing it, and I had like a big knot in the back of my head because I went on vacation with them and it was pool and beach every single day, so that tangled up my hair. So you just have to be very cautious and very protective of your hair, because it's very easy for them to get matted up, and if it gets matted up too close to your scalp, then it's very painful to get it out, and if it's like too big to take out, they might have to cut it off. So you just have to be very careful with that. So washing your hair is something that you have to do very carefully. So one rule that you have to always follow is never to put conditioner on your scalp, because the lengths will fall off easier if there's conditioner, because it's going to slip off. Obviously, like your hair is going to be very slippery. So never put conditioner on your scalp. Never flip your head over while you're washing your hair, because what my hairdresser told me is that when you go to bring it back up, everything's gonna tangle and it's gonna create a knot so big that you're gonna have to go like to your hairdresser to get it out. So don't flip your head over, just wash it regularly. What I like to do is separate, because the links don't. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video now, and some footage got deleted because my camera stopped recording mid-video. And basically what I'm saying is that I separate my head, like my hair, into 2 parts when I'm showering and conditioning my hair. So basically I split it half where my hair doesn't have any extensions and the part where it does have the extensions, and I put conditioner all the way through the parts of my hair that don't have extensions and only on the tips where they do have extensions. And then I just jump into the products that I use because I don't remember what I said after that. Sorry for the difficulties. Go all the way and just show you guys what I use to wash my hair, to style my hair, and how to keep it feeling and looking healthy. To start with what I use before I actually wash my hair, I have 2 oil treatments which I use only on the parts of my hair that don't have my extensions. So on the sides, like my baby hairs here, and on the crown of my head, like I said before, I separate my hair into 2 parts. The first one is by the brand OK, and it's called Miracle Oil, 9 natural oils with Moroccan argan oil. And it's great for hot oil treatments, hair growth treatments, conditioning and moisturizing, color and chemically treated hair, braids and locks, style, finish and shine, body and foot massage, cuticle softener, replenishing and hydrating skin, for a skin conditioner and a natural skin defense. And basically this is just like a mixture of really great oils. I'm gonna read you guys like what oils it has. It has soybean, castor oil, which is really great for hair growth, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, cottonseed and wheat germ oil, and also Moroccan argan oil. So I never used this treatment long enough, or I should say more like consistently enough to notice if it works for hair growth. But I do notice that every time I use it, my hair just feels a lot healthier and softer, and it looks a lot more shiny. And of course my coconut oil, which I use for everything. I actually like to use this on my extensions, but just the very tips. If I feel like I've heat styled my hair a lot that week and my ends are just looking like a little gross, then I like to put my hair in a braid, and I like to put coconut oil just on the very tips of the hair, and it really helps since the hair is still human hair. I may be like talking out of my butt, but if the hair is natural, like actual human hair, like I feel like that's why it still reacts well to the coconut oil. I don't know if you guys know a lot about hair more than I do. Let me know in the comments if that's true or not. Moving on to what I use to wash my hair. The main 2 things that I use to wash my hair, let me just tell you guys that I wash my hair at most, like this is like a time where I'm working out too much and I have too many things to do and I actually need like my hair to look good. I'll wash it max 3 times a week. Usually I go 2, even just once a week. And the ones that I use like on a regular basis are the Keratin Diamond Shampoo and Conditioner. I bought these both at Ross. And they have mineral rich Dead Sea salt, and they also have keratin. They have honey and aloe extracts. So these 2 things, especially when I use them together, they make my hair so shiny. And when I like using these more when I know that I'm gonna heat style my hair, whatever it is, iron, curl it, even just blow dry it. I like using these things because my hair just comes out so soft and shiny, and the shine lasts. Like, you know how some things make your hair shiny and then when they dry, or like when you style it a little bit too much, it just goes away? Like this doesn't. My hair is so soft after I use these 2 things. I love them. I don't know where, like I'm about to run out and I'm not sure where else you can purchase them, because I did buy them at Ross, so I think that means that they're discontinued. But maybe I'll like do some research, maybe on Amazon or on eBay I can find them. That's the thing I hate about like buying things at Ross and Marshalls. Like they're so good and you get such a good price, but when are you gonna ever find them again? Unless they're like something that's always in Marshalls, like bed head products are always on Marshalls. Chi is always in Marshalls, like those things that are always there. But I haven't seen this since I bought it, and it was like a while ago. So I'll let you guys know. Periodically, I like to use the Bed Head Dumb Blonde Purple Toning Shampoo. I also got this at Marshalls, but I know that I could get this pretty much anywhere, because Bed Head I feel like you can find anywhere. And I've actually used another shampoo, no, I think it was a conditioner from their Dumb Blonde line, and I love their Dumb Blonde line. Like, it makes your hair so soft. And this shampoo also makes your hair really soft, but it does a great job in toning the hair. When I used to have very blonde hair. Like, I used to, instead of getting highlights and like a little bit lighter base, I used to just go straight like full blonde. And I used another brand of purple shampoo. I think it was by John Frieda, or I bought it at Walgreens. And it was not as good as this one. Like, this one, sometimes if I leave it in my hands too long, like, it stains my hands purple a little bit. And I like to think that that's because it's really good. So this does a really good job in toning my hair and making sure that it doesn't look brassy or orange. And I've only used this a couple of times and I already see like a difference. And on the back it says that you can leave it on for up to 10 minutes for the desired result. And I've left it on, every time I use it I leave it on for like about 5 minutes, mostly just because I'm impatient. But this works very well, and I completely recommend it if you guys are looking for a purple shampoo. And the hair mask that I use once a week is the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. And I feel like they redid their formula, because I've been using this hair mask for a very long time, and then I stopped for a little while, and then when I bought it again it was in a whole new package, and I think they changed the name of it, or they added something to the name, and the formula isn't as well as it was before. It's still good, and it claims to erase like a year's worth of damage in just one use. That's a little risky to like claim. I wouldn't say it erases a whole year's worth of damage in one use, but it does make your hair really soft and manageable. And yeah, I like it, but it's not as good as it was before. But as far as hair masks from the drugstore go, this is definitely one of the better ones. I haven't found another one, and when I will, I'll let you guys know. Moving on to when I get out of the shower, I like to put in a leave-in conditioner, and my favorite leave-in conditioner of all time is this one, the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-in Conditioning Cream. This stuff, it works so well. I feel like this is the only leave-in conditioner that really like helps tame the frizz in my hair, because my hair is very frizzy, and if I don't put any product in my hair, it just looks a mess. But this and also not a lot of things like work well to tame my hair other than oils and like heavier creams. Even though my hair is fine, it's still curly, so it's like it's very hard to manage it. But this stuff really works well for me. And when I don't have this, I use the Hask conditioner that I showed you guys, and I mix it in with water and I put it in a spray bottle and I just spray it throughout my hair. And that's a really good tip for if you guys run out of your leave-in conditioner, or if you just don't want to buy one. You can always use your regular conditioner, and you don't even have to put it in a spray bottle. Like, you can just put a little bit of your hair conditioner in your hair while it's very wet, and it'll do the same thing. For pre-styling, I like to use three products, and the first one is the Catwalk Volume Collection Your Highness Thickening Gel Cream. I bought this such a long time ago at Walmart, and it's lasted me like, I want to say like 2 years. because you only need like 2 or 3 pumps and you only put it on your crown, and it gives me tremendous volume. My hair is very fine and I barely have any volume, so especially when I iron my hair, I like to use a thickening cream so it's not so flat. And I like to use a styling cream before I blow dry my hair or I iron my hair, and I alternate between 2 depending on what I'm doing. The one that I use for just when I'm curling my hair, or I'm just looking for like a more like casual beachy look, I like to use, it's a 10 Miracle Styling Cream, and it says on the back that it does 10 amazing things. It's for curly or straight hair. It's a color protectant, delivers total definition, leaves hair styled and silky, it boosts shine, eliminates frizz, seals split ends, defines and maintains style, provides thermal protection, and increases elasticity. This smells really good and it tames my hair a lot, so it just makes it easier to style, and when I blow dry it, it doesn't get as frizzy. And for when I'm doing like a more heavy duty style, like mostly when I'm ironing my hair, because when I have my hair curly, it's very easy to blend my natural hair with my extensions, but when it's straight, it's a lot harder because you can see where like the top crown of your hair, like where it ends and where the extensions start, because since your extensions are like your hair, like they don't get frizzy, but your natural hair obviously still gets frizzy, so it doesn't stay straight, or mine doesn't stay straight. So I like to use the Redken Smooth Lock Stay Sleek leave-in cream for dry and unruly hair, and this just tames my hair like nothing else. Like my hair will stay straight through anything. And also I feel like this one offers more heat protectant, because I saw this trick once online that like if you put the cream on the back of your hand and then you put your blow dryer on the back of your hand, and like if you don't feel as much heat, that's how you know it's like a really good heat protectant. And this one, I don't feel heat, so it's a good heat protectant. Even though I use that before I heat style my hair, regardless I still use a spray heat protectant, and I like to use the Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat Flat Iron Protection. I get this at Sally's. It's a really good hair protectant. It's an oil. I just spritz it around, like through my hair, or I'll put some in my hand and I'll run it through the ends of my hair. When my hair was super damaged, I would use to spray this in between like each section. Like I would split my hair up into sections when I'm styling it, and in each section I would spray this. I don't do that anymore because if I wasn't careful, like my hair would obviously turn out really greasy. But yeah, this is a really good protection, a really good heat protector to have. When my hair is styled and finally ready, I like to use a lot of oils to keep my hair from getting frizzy, because I live in Florida and it's humid here all the time. So I use these oils to make it less frizzy and also to just make it look nice and shiny. Obviously, what else, like what do you use oils for? The first one I use, and I actually use this one on my hair and on my body, it's the VO5 Shine Glow and Go Beauty Oil. And this just has a lot of good oils for a lot of like good nourishing oils, and it's very thin, it's very weightless. It's not like a thick silicone oil, but this stuff you only need like the tiniest bit, and it makes your hair very shiny. And the reason why I say I use it on my body is like if I'm wearing like a strappy shirt at night or even during the day, I'll put some on my shoulders and it helps my skin look very healthy. I also use the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, and I believe this one does have like silicones. I like to stay away from silicones, but I haven't found an oil that's silicone free that really keeps the humidity from affecting my hair. So unfortunately this one has silicone. but it works really well. And I got this little version of it in Ulta, and it wasn't that expensive. I feel like it was like $5 or $6, and it works really good. When I do updos and when I want to tame my baby hairs, I use the Eco Styler gel, and you just need like, I don't even dip. I have like a little toothbrush that I use for my baby hairs, and I don't even grab from here. Like, I grab from the cap, and because you only need such a small amount. But I use the Eco Styler gel just for my baby hairs, or for flyaways when I have a ponytail or like a bun or something like that, and I want it to look sleek. That's it for the products that I use to style my hair. Tips for just maintaining your extensions and just like keeping them looking nice and being able to have them for the longest period of time possible, I would say, is always sleep in either a braid or a low ponytail, preferably a braid, because if you just sleep with your hair nothing, like, your hair will become very knotted, and the more knots that you get in your extensions, the more you have to like pull them to get the knots out, and the more hair you lose. So over time, when you go get your extensions out, the very tip of the extensions that are used to connect them to your actual hair with the bead get kind of like get flattened out, and once they're very flat, you can't use them anymore. So and you also start like losing hair. So I would say always sleep in a braid, in a bun, or a low ponytail. Even sometimes in a low ponytail, for me, I'll like, my hair will get knotted up, but when my hair is flat ironed, I put it in a ponytail. Heat style it as little as possible. Depending on what hair you get, it should have its own natural texture. Try to work with that hair's natural texture to eliminate the amount of heat that you use on your hair. So for example, my extensions they just dry straight. When I wash my hair, I let it air dry, they dry straight. So when I go and iron my hair, I only iron the crown of my head, and I'll iron like the top of the extensions, because my natural hair is still on them and my natural hair is not straight. But I won't run the flat iron through the whole length of the extension, if that makes sense, because it still gets heat damage. You still have to protect it as much as possible. And if your hair is already, when it dries curly, or if it dries straight, like, you don't have to run the flat iron through it, you don't have to run the curling iron through it, depending on your hair texture. If you're gonna go swimming with your extensions, always make sure you put in a leave-in conditioner or a regular conditioner, or even a hair mask in your hair, and put it in a braid, or again in a bun or a low ponytail, so that so that the water from the pool or the beach doesn't damage your hair as much or dry it out. Basically, regular things that you would like use for your natural hair, basically regular tips to keeping your own like natural hair healthy. Use them on your extensions, because they're still hair and you pay good money for these extensions, so you want to make sure that you get your money's worth out of them. You want to make sure that you have them for as long as possible. So I hope that I got through most of the things that I could think of in this video regarding extensions. If you have any questions or want me to do like a part 2 to this video, make sure you comment down below, like this video, and let me know what else, like what other questions you have. I'll link down below my hairdresser's information if you guys are in the Miami area and want to go get your hair styled with her. She's a great like colorist and hair cutter, and she styles hair very well and for a very affordable price. Yeah, that's it for this week's video. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I'm posting every single Sunday now. Like always, my social media handles are in the description box. Make sure you follow me on there for more updates in my life. I post frequently in my stories. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and leave comments with any questions or any suggestions that you would like to let me know of. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!